It's tough times in the samba capital of the world. The economy is struggling to grow and the upcoming election is dividing the country. While there's lots of presidential candidates, it's going to come down to Jair Bolsonaro, a conservative right-winger who's out in front in poll predictions, and trailing him, Fernando Haddad from the centre-left. We hit the streets of Rio to see what this Bolsonaro craze is all about. It's definitely election season in Brazil and shops are doing roaring trade. Check it out, Bolsonaro as the Godfather.
With Bolsonaro today in Brazil, we have hope. He's a military man. I totally support him. I used it to show my support for Lula on Facebook and social media, but that's changed. I'm wearing Bolsonaro's t-shirt and have hope for the future.
Valqueria Bezerra says she used to support the left but is now bonkers for Bolsonaro.
Stay positive is a Brazilian characteristic. We never give up, and Bolsonaro gave me this hope. The people say that he's a controversial, like a myth. If you stop to analyze what he's saying, he's right about a lot of things.
This guy saw us filming and could hear we were asking about Bolsonaro. It's clear he doesn't share her enthusiasm for the man many supporters see as their very own Captain Brazil. The media here has dubbed him the Donald Trump of Brazil.
Bolsonaro is trying to take Brazil back into the past. He doesn't fight for democracy. For the last 30 years he's worked as a federal deputy and has done nothing. Only 2 of his projects were approved. We have pictures of him sleeping in Parliament. He's a demagogue.
Not a lot of positivity here. Politics is dividing friendship groups and even starting fights at dinner parties. Richard says this man being voted in is no joke.
It's really difficult in Brazil to stay positive. We're worried about facing this crisis and don't know what's going to happen in the future, especially for the poor. We're losing our rights and being oppressed. Finding funny moments is really difficult. Of course, we drink beer, and when we're together as friends, the main topic is always politics.
It's completely amazing that you have this one candidate who basically has his own merchandise line. Dare I say it? It kind of feels like a cult. But the cult-like attitude extends just as far in the other ideological direction. Former President Lula da Silva is recognized as the power behind fellow Workers' Party candidate Haddad. As Lula can't participate himself, he anointed Haddad. His election slogan literally says it all: Haddad is Lula. When the curtain comes down after the elections, Brazilians will have some way to go to bridge the many social divides, kickstart their economy, and put some positivity back into the character of every Brazilian. Michael Appel in Rio de Janeiro, in Brazil.